So let's get to the last part of the section Instagram Fundamentals, which is the common terms. I would like to give you the common terms so that you are able to understand what we are talking about, and if you see it on Instagram, so that you have a clue about what people are talking about, and that you're not seeing this and say, what is this actually? It's a very, very short part, but it's a necessary part from my point of view. If we talk about followers, what is a follower? A follower is someone who clicked to follow you, so that every time you post something, he will see it on his feed post, most hopefully. But a follower is someone who is following you to see your new content. And if he's following you, he will also see, for example, the story posts in the top. If he will not follow you, he will just not see it, that you post something new. The next thing are hashtags. What are hashtags? Hashtags are words you could use for your postings. And how you're doing this, you just use the hashtag and write a word directly behind it without space. So that, for example, if you have a picture of someone who's jogging, you can use the hashtag jogging. And for example, if someone is looking for content about jogging, then he can search for the hashtag jogging, clicks on it, and see more and more pictures about jogging, and that's how he could also find you. But of course, jogging is a very, very big hashtag, and it won't help you a lot in the beginning. But that's something we'll talk about later on. The next term you will hear very, very often is a following. What does that mean? So that people could follow you, you could also follow someone else, and therefore, if you check out the Instagram profile, you will see on the top right a number on your profile, which is the following. That means how many accounts do you follow, and if you click on it, you will see which accounts do you follow. That's something if we talk about the following. Then of course, likes. If someone is clicking on your content, on your post, he could make a double tap to like it, or he could just click on the small heart to like you or to like your content. But it already started that in some countries you're not able to see likes anymore. Nevertheless, it's still kind of important for the algorithm. But in a few countries, there are no options to like the content anymore. But in most of the countries and for most of the accounts, it's still possible. Then C4C. What is this? You may ask yourself. That means comment for comment. A very, very common option to, push your engagement, so that if someone is writing you, let's do C4C, then he means let's do a comment for comment. If you comment my picture, I will comment your pictures. And a comment means that if someone's clicking on your post, he can leave a comment so that he can write a text about it. He can say, hey, awesome picture. Thank you very much for sharing this with us. That's something what is described as a content, or what is described as a comment on Instagram. Then like C4C, you also have L4L. What does that mean? It's like for like, also a very, very common option to boost your engagement. Do I really like those C4C, L4L, etc. things? It depends. In a good way, you could use it, but if you are only focusing on this, I don't think it's a good option. Another thing is S4S. You see, they're always using those abbreviations. S4S means shout out for shout out. That's actually something I like, to be honest, because you can exchange your audience and your followers. For example, if you have a page about motivation and someone else has a page about, luxury cars, etc., then you can say, hey, come on, let's do a shout out for shout out, or S4S. So I will post a picture of you and will say, hey, you have awesome content, and vice versa. But only do this with accounts you see an advantage. They not need to be bigger accounts than yours. It can also be a smaller account, but with a good engagement rate. It really depends. Talk to different accounts, talk to other people who has different accounts, and see if you will do this. I highly recommend to do shoutout for shoutout, but not so often. That means if you only do shoutouts for shoutouts in your story, for example, it could be boring. Therefore, let's say one shoutout for shoutout per week is not a problem at all. If you do it once per day, from my point of view, it's already the limit. Doing more than one shoutout per day, it's not something I would recommend. Going viral. That's the thing we are trying to do with every post on Instagram, going viral. How are we able to do this? We are doing this by hacking the Instagram algorithm. Hacking the Instagram algorithm sounds so, I don't know, not really fair, but we're helping Instagram to grow and to keep people staying on their platform. Therefore, Instagram will love our content, and therefore they will push it, and that means we are going viral. That's something what you will see if you are using my methods you will learn in this course. You will start posting, and in the beginning, the first hour, it's growing kind of slowly, and then you will see rapidly how it's going up. What does that mean? You will see the reach increasing a lot over a few hours. You will see the likes are increasing a lot, the comments are increasing a lot. That's something what we talk about if your post is going viral. And I don't get it with every picture, but in 90% of the cases, I'm able to post something and get it viral. Then F for F means follow for follow. I definitely don't recommend to do this because follow people you are interested in, follow accounts you're interested in, and so should your followers follow you. You're not interested in people who are just following you because you are following them, because that won't help you for your engagement, it won't help you for your reach, that won't help you for anything. Therefore, I definitely don't recommend to do follow for follow. It's a very, very common method, and there are also methods which are saying do a follow for follow or just follow all those accounts on Justin Bieber, etc. Definitely don't do this. Of course, you will gain more followers, but the followers are worth nothing. Seriously, nothing. And then the next thing is what's very common term is the explore page. And if we try to get going viral, we are trying to get on the explore page. And if we are able to understand the Instagram algorithm, and if we are using the Instagram algorithm for us, then we are able to get on the explore page to even grow much, much faster. So that were the common terms, really, really basic, but still very important so that you understand what these terms are all about.